Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled amidst rolling green hills, there lived a peculiar character known as Humpty Dumpty. He wasn't an ordinary fellow. He was an egg. Yes, you read that right. A large, rotund, and rather fragile egg. Humpty Dumpty resided in a charming little house with a white picket fence, and he was well liked by the villagers. He had a jolly personality and a hearty laugh that could be heard from a mile away. Every morning he would sit on his garden wall, enjoying the warm sunshine and the view of the picturesque countryside. Now, Humpty Dumpty had one rather peculiar habit. He loved to balance on his garden wall. He would teeter and totter, much to the amusement of the local children who would gather to watch his antics. His skill at balancing was remarkable, and he'd even perform tricks to their delight. One fateful morning, as the sun painted the sky with shades of pink and orange, Humpty Dumpty climbed up onto his garden wall, ready to entertain the onlookers. The villagers gathered as usual, with smiles on their faces, eager to witness his performance. Humpty Dumpty waved to them, and with a mischievous grin, he began his act. He started by spinning around on the wall, much like a top, causing the children to laugh and clap in delight. He then executed a somersault, followed by a graceful backflip. The crowd was in awe of his extraordinary balancing skills. However, as he attempted his grand finale, a double backflip, something went terribly wrong. In mid-air, Humpty Dumpty lost his balance. Time seemed to slow down as gasps of horror filled the air. The once cheerful atmosphere turned into a tense silence. With a thud, Humpty Dumpty tumbled from the wall and landed with a heartbreaking crack on the ground. The villagers rushed to his side, their faces etched with concern. It was clear that Humpty Dumpty was severely cracked, and his cheerful smile had turned into a pained expression. The village doctor, an old and wise owl, arrived promptly and did his best to mend the poor egg. Days turned into weeks, and the villagers cared for Humpty Dumpty, providing him with the best medical treatment and companionship. Slowly but surely he began to heal, though his once round shape was now somewhat misshapen. Through this ordeal, he learned the true value of the friends who had come to his aid. Although Humpty Dumpty could no longer balance on the wall or perform acrobatics as he once did, his spirit remained unbroken. He had discovered that true friends were more important than any physical skill. He continued to live a contented life in the village, enjoying the simple pleasures of each day and cherishing the bonds he had formed with his caring neighbor. And so, in the end, Humpty Dumpty's story was not about a great fall, but about the strength of friendship and the resilience of the human, or rather, egg spirit.